Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in OTB, hour number 2 here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Now, here in just 2 weeks. Oh, man, less than 2 weeks. Oh, my God. Are we going to be at Media Day in less than 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because all summer I was like, I'm not gonna be here for it.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah, because I'm going on vacation next week. And
What day are you
Wednesday.
leaving there, bud?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we got media days, and then I think 2 weeks after that, fall practice starts
Crazy.
in beginning of August.
Man, I'm a homebody too, and I'm going to be gone for 11 days or something like that. That ain't me, bud.
Once we get to Media Day, it gets real for me. Media Day, that whole week, the 20th through whatever, come back home for a couple of days. I think I'm going back out to Chargers camp at the end of July.
Wait, is your camp the day after we get back for media days?
We get back Thursday, and it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll give you a day. I'll give you a day to catch your breath. Oh, yeah. Am I bullying him on air to be at the camp? Yes. Don't worry about it.
I'm not teaching anything. I'm going to be in it. I'm signing up.
That's fine. And that's even better. Then I go out to Chargers camp at the end of July. Then I come back home, and then I am going to be gone August the 3rd until August the 3rd.
What are you going to Chargers camp for? Your show?
Yeah. That's not confirmed yet. That's every other date's confirmed of where we're going. But, yeah, Chargers still out there on the table.
Well, I know you're saying it gets real for you, but a lot more pressure on this side, bud. A lot more pressure on this side. I know you got to travel and all that, but, when we decided to do this thing, you didn't tell me you're going to be gone for a whole month.
Well, to be fair, when I, asked you to do this, I wasn't on NFL radio. I was on college radio, and we didn't do a training camp tour. But silver lining here, I won't be gone every weekend from December to March. So that time's going to be better-ish.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. You're right. I forgot the NFL doesn't do postseason.
Yeah, but not college. Once it's championship week, Army, Navy, Heisman, playoff.
Taylor, we did the whole Super Bowl week, right?
Yeah.
Without this.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean,
Jackal.
Jake called in a few times, right?
Yeah.
I think twice that week.
He called in for a minute. Don't give him any credit.
You're right.
I remember being
Sorry.
in my hotel room and FaceTiming in the show.
Yeah. Right at the end, we were like, oh, yeah, we probably need to throw Jake a bone here. Give him a call.
Throw him a bone. Help him out.
Help him out.
I was on Pacific
West Coast.
time.
Yeah, you were. It was late. It was 7 something over there for you because it was. We did it the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah. I don't know. So every year for the last 4 years, I've done 2 shows at the Super Bowl every day. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do the Super Bowl radio, which kind of sucks because that's the fun one where you get
for what?
For Sirius. That's the one that you get to interview.
Why won't you be able to do that?
I think it's at the same time as my NFL show.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, you just
Before I
said
did the college show.
same thing. Well, you just said you won't be able to do the Sirius show.
it's Super Bowl radio. So during the Super Bowl, they have a pop-up channel that's only that week, and it's its own channel, and it's different stuff and different coverage. But we're the only live show on it. And we do it 3 hours a day. I don't think I'll be able to do that one, which kind of sucks because that's where you get like the musicians and the actors and the chefs and like all the kind of non-sports people. That's where I got Martha Stewart last year.
Let's go.
Shout out to Martha Stewart.
SpongeBob.
CM Punk, SpongeBob,
Martha's one of my hear me outs.
WWE.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a bad question by me.
Yeah, it's my son's favorite. He
Yeah,
won the
that's on
title
me.
last night, by the way.
Oh.
Everybody dabbles in WWE.
Oh.
As soon as the World Cup ended, my son turned it to WWE.
You couldn't watch the Braves, but you could watch WWE.
Guess what my son wanted to watch, and everybody was in there as a family. And Harlow loves it. Harlow loves it.
Jake was probably a little angry. Want to see maybe a chair or two.
Yeah, that's true.
And I get it.
Harlow, Dad, can we watch Fight?
Can we watch Fight?
That means WWE. There's this. He actually was a shot putter at Alabama. I think Oba is his name. A huge, gigantic human being, and he kind of walks out and he does like the strut, right? Harlow will get in there. Dad, I want to watch Fight, and then she'll start doing like the strut. She just wants to see him walk out. So,
Well, that's the excitement. That's the entertainment value right there.
Yeah.
Does she strut? What is it, like a Conor McGregor?
no,
Like what?
it's like he does this.
Ooh.
Except he's just a really large, jacked human, so probably looks a little bit better than when we do
Kind
it.
of like this.
No, nothing like
Yeah.
that. Nothing like that at all.
Working out.
Nothing like that at all. So we started this conversation talking about media days. I think we got the Sunday scaries, realizing how close it really was. At least I did. My palms are a little bit sweaty. But Taylor, you have put your picks in who you think is going to represent LSU at media days. And I guess I'm a little surprised because you and Hunt also have your picks here. I'm a little surprised with a name that I don't see in here.
So I'm actually gonna switch mine in the doc. I was thinking about this when you started the segment. In the doc, I have Sam Levitt, Ty Benefield, Trey'Dez Green. I'm gonna take out Ty Benefield and put in Prince William Mielman.
Did Whit Weeks
Went last year, which is why I didn't have him on there. Now I don't know if that matters to. I don't know if that matters to Lane. If Whit didn't go last year, he would have totally been on the list. But Whit went a year ago, so I didn't include him because that's
Whit's
typically what
family.
LSU does.
But man,
Whit's family.
Whit's so
No,
good.
I get it.
In
And
settings
I
like that,
wanted to
too.
put him in there. I just typically that's what LSU's done.
I'll be disappointed if Whit's not there. I mean, I hear you, and you're right, but I'll be disappointed if Whit's not back there. Man, he always gives you something. It's genuine. It's not coach speak. It is straight from whatever pops into Whit's brain is going to come out of his mouth, which I love that.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: do you? The answer is yes, but like, for the sake of an argument and a conversation, do you not take Sam Levitt? You've brought in 3 quarterbacks in the transfer portals. You always, that as a coach, no matter what, you always want to create the illusion of competition, right?
Yeah.
He hadn't practiced yet. Those other 2 have practiced. Do you want to keep some sort of illusion of a competition before you go into training camp, or do you want to go ahead and anoint him by sending him to media day? A new quarterback, obviously a new face at LSU. There are people that have been at LSU for a longer period of time who are guaranteed, like, that there is no question mark, potential question mark of, whether they're going to be a starter. I'm not saying it is with Sam, but like, as coaches, coaches always want to create an illusion that there is a competition, always, right? Especially if all 3 of the people in that room are new. So
yeah,
I would say, like, of your list, Taylor, like, I don't know, maybe Sam Levitt would be the guy that's on the bubble. I think he should go. I think everybody should be mandated to take a quarterback. I think that should be. I think every team should take a quarterback. But if we're like sitting here trying to,
he did bring
be a decision maker,
a quarterback last year at Ole Miss that was not Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah. So maybe he's
Austin
like
Simmons, right?
Yeah, Austin Simmons went. I mean, he was
like,
the guy going into the year.
Yeah. Maybe he's like, maybe I shouldn't bring QB. I don't know. I don't know how you don't bring Whit. If you're choosing between Whit Weeks and Sam Levitt, take Witt.
If you choose between Witt and anybody, just again, the reason I didn't is because he went last year. Last year was Nuss, Witt Weeks, and Chris Hilton.
I mean, I think Trey Des goes for sure.
That was my one where I was like most certain about.
Yeah, Trey Des goes.
I picked Prince Will instead of Benefield. Like I picked Benefield, but bring one of your Ole Miss guys with you, somebody Lane's familiar with. He's going to be a starter on this team.
If you think he can handle the interview, because like you bring an Ole Miss guy, he's going to get
true.
Right.
He's going to get hit, right?
Right. And I've never heard an interview with Prince Will, but he's a veteran player, so I mean I don't know.
You got to think he'll get hit hard though on the question.
Yeah, he will. He will.
But I do like it.
Braylon Moore could be a potential
Yeah.
player as well. Veteran player, senior, now been here a couple of years. Marcus Cooley could be a player. I'm just trying to think of some different players, but at the end of the day, if you're giving the people what they want, it's going to be Sam Levitt, Trey Des Green, and Witt Weeks.
Mm-hmm.
In a perfect world, that's who I would have.
That's who you
went
bring.
with.
That's who you bring. Just bring those players.
Yeah,
bring those players.
Call
bring
it a
your
day.
quarterback. Bring Witt, who's been at LSU his entire time. Bring Trey Des, who's been at LSU his entire time. Call it a day.
Yeah,
That's the three best.
Use the KISS method.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Anyway, we are going to be there. We'll be there Monday through Thursday that week.
Oh,
LSU doesn't go until Thursday, so oof.
actually, though, I think it's going to be better for us. Because think about it, like in years past, I know you've only done 1 year, but like it's Monday, it's boom, right off the gates, and it's like the rest of the week has a slow burn, die down to it, where it's going to be, I think, more of a build-up to get to LSU. And look, once all these people start getting around each other, they're going to start bringing up how Lane Kiffin got to LSU again, and it's going to be all the talk. And right, so I think I'm excited about the Thursday portion of this.
Yeah, I thought that like when the Lane Kiffin stuff initially happened, it was like, man, SEC Media Days, we're gonna be like, we're gonna play the villain part just because of who we cover and where we're from. But I think
we were gonna be Jon Snow in the Battle of Bastards.
Absolutely,
you know
in the middle of Radio Row with all the mouth breathers, and but what did I say?
No, I agree with you. I'm just laughing at it.
But I think all that's died down now. I think it's just like commonplace. There's things that have happened since then that are way worse.
For sure. But you know how, like, at a setting, once I don't say you hit complete reset, but a little bit of that, and then everybody gets together, and then it's SEC, so there's no Texas Tech to talk about. So then it's like, a little mob mentality.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm sure Kirby's going to have a zinger about Lane. Sark's going to have them because they know each other. They're friends.
They're all in the group text.
Yeah.
As much as everybody wants everybody to hate each other, all those coaches are on a group text. Even if they talk trash to each other, and you think there's some illusion of like some fighting, these two head coaches that hate each other, blah blah blah. They're texting each other on the side, guys. Yeah. They're like, hey, did you see that? I said this about you. Gotcha.
Loser.
The other coach is like, watch this. Hold my beer. Probably very expensive beer because they make a lot of money.
That they do. When we come back, you can't pick LSU. And, Paul, I'm going to make you give one, too. The team that you're most excited to find out more information about at Media Days and why. That's why I'm giving you a break to think about it.
Say it now?
No.
Tease it.
It's called a radio
Not right now.
tease.
Got it.
You talk about it. You act like you're about to answer it. And then you go to break.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB. Our Tuesday shows brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website right there in Gonzales, Louisiana. But they're going to be able to service the entire area here. Go to the website today. Get that Louisiana steel at CommunitySteelCo.com. All right. As we went to the last break, I asked a question of the room. SEC Media Days. You can't choose the LSU Fighting Tigers. Give me the team. Maybe it's a coach. Maybe it's a storyline that you're most looking forward to at SEC Media Days here in just less than 2 weeks' time. Which, again, a little anxiety figuring out it's that close and the travel is about to start for your boy here. Matthew Clayton Flynn.
I'm always excited to hear Kirby talk.
Yeah.
I think Kirby's a great coach, and I really like him as a person. And I think that he is just really good on the microphone when he wants to be.
Yep.
Marla talked about Drink yesterday and how like actually really good he is when you get him like in a spot just to talk, and how kind of funny he is. I think we all like to hate Texas A&M. I think they are enjoyable. They're an easy target on a lot of the stuff. I do think Mike Elko is a really good head coach. And I do kind of want to hear people's opinions on, you know, you see a lot of these quarterback rankings coming out, like SEC quarterback rankings. And, of course, like I think I saw one. Was it from our station? I saw, like, Sam Lowe was, like, 4th or 5th on the list or something coming in from – never played in the SEC, right?
Yeah.
But you got a guy like Texas A&M's quarterback, Marcel, who's ranked like 8th or 9th, right? Like I wanted to see what people think about him going into this year. Now he is a veteran. Like he's played for a couple different years with the same team.
Right.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Right? The same team, the same system. And LSU fans know him well because he's played incredible against us. Now he doesn't always play that well against other teams. So like that's one of the storylines that I'm looking forward to.
All right. Taylor Sharp.
Two
That felt
coaches.
Weird. Tay.
Two coaches. First one being Alex Golish. Really interested to see what he has to say because, look, all this talk was, what is Lane Kiffin going to do? Is it going to be LSU, Ole Miss, or Florida? He was kind of the leftover guy, right? Like, because Florida missed out on Lane Kiffin. I think, I'm sorry, not Golish. Summerall. That's who I meant. Summerall at Florida. Because Lane Kiffin chose LSU over Florida. I think Summerall's a good coach. I mean, I know a lot of people around here liked him. It'll be interesting to see, you know, hey, how you got this job, all that. Can you turn Florida into the power that we know them to be in years past? And then Kalen DeBoer's the other. You know, he still has to decide on a quarterback. The last time we saw him, not, you know, for better or worse, they were getting blown out on the field against Indiana. And if it was any other school, it wouldn't matter. But the fact that it's Alabama, people are going to hold you to a higher standard. Also, you look at the recruiting rankings right now. They have the 35th ranked recruiting class in 2027. I've seen articles recently about, can Kalen DeBoer cut it at Alabama? I think there's going to be some questions for him. So John Summerall, Kalen DeBoer, those are kind of the two coaches I'm keeping an eye on.
Paulie.
So I'm kind of with Taylor there. I'm gonna go with two new coaches. The first one is obviously John Summerall at Florida.
Yep.
Got the Louisiana tie with Tulane.
He's really good on the mic too.
Yeah. He's also gonna have a new starting quarterback. DJ Lagway no longer at Florida. And then I'm also interested to hear in Alex Golish at Auburn.
Yep.
I don't know much about him. I didn't watch too many USF games. Probably know what he did.
I think Golish, I believe, is born in Russia.
Was he?
Fun fact. I believe he was born in Russia. I believe so.
All right.
He was an assistant at Ohio State for a while. But to your point, Paulie, I mean, we weren't probably diving into South Florida games to see like scheme and different, you know, tendencies that he had as a coach.
Yeah. And he's also bringing his quarterback with him, Byron Brown. So interested to see what he's.
He was a good player there.
I like Byron Brown. I think he's going to translate well.
Alex Golish is also, I've had a chance to talk with him a bunch on air. He's also really good on the mic and polished and, you know, all those things. I'm trying to think where Golish, what years he was at Ohio State. It was during Bobby's time. That's how I knew. Because Bobby knew him, and I'm like, I forget how Bobby. He was like, he started his career as a GA, like at Ohio State when Bobby and AJ and all those guys were there. So that's where he got his start. And then he was at Illinois for a long time, went to UCF as the OC, then went to Tennessee, of course, as the OC during those Hendon Hooker, like those offenses that they were scoring a lot of points. And then he became the head coach there at South Florida, now going to be the head coach of the Auburn Tigers. For me, and I'm a little bit surprised that none of y'all said this, it's Pete Golding. That's the person that I'm most excited to hear about if it's not LSU.
I just didn't because I thought one of y'all was going to do it.
We talked about this yesterday, and look, I've played around of golf with Pete before. I've had off-the-record
you don't play
conversations.
golf, which is a big
and I
deal.
don't play golf. I kind of drove the cart and putted because I don't like golf. So I've had some really good conversations with him, some open conversations. The thing that I do like about Pete a lot, when he gets behind a microphone, I think he forgets that people are watching. I think he
Kind of
forgets.
gets in his comfort zone a little bit.
I know he never gets out of his comfort zone. So he's going to say something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. And there's going to be cuss words. You can tell Pete that he can't cuss, and that's fine. It's going to happen.
Sounds like a guest on our show.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Again, I like Pete a lot. I think he's a really good football mind. We don't know how Pete is going to be as a head coach. He's never been a head coach. In his coaching career, he has been a GA at Delta State where he played. He went to high school, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for a little bit. Went back to Delta State, goes to Southeastern where he's a DC there. Remember, he is from Hammond, America. He goes to Southern Miss as a DB coach. Then he's a defensive coordinator at UTSA. Then he gets the ultimate elevation of being the DC at Alabama from 2018 to 2022. Then he goes to Ole Miss the last 3 seasons, and now he's the head coach. He has been a head coach for exactly 3 games in his life. And so all this portion of it will be a little bit new to Pete. And, again, I actually appreciate that he'll say something that he means.
Yeah.
And you're going to get something. You're going to get a sound bite that's going to bite a little bit.
I feel like it's kind of funny because there's this, there's this obvious rivalry between Ole Miss and LSU right now. I know that like historically it's a rival, but like it's the flame is rekindled certainly because Lane chose to go here. And there's a lot of things not to like about them, right? Because they're a rival. Like we want to beat them, we want to destroy them, and we can make fun of them. Blah blah blah. It's kind of funny. Like the one thing I kind of like about him is their head coach. Like, kind of like him. He's good on the mic. He's just real. There's really not a whole lot to make fun of when you talk about that. So while everything else is, in our opinion right now, cringy, and we don't like him, like I think we can kind of all admit Pete Golden's kind of cool.
I like Pete.
Yeah.
And Pete's gonna have a job.
Taylor,
to
what do you
do.
think? You think Pete Golden's cool?
Now, like I don't.
Yeah, don't like his hair, but I do like Pete. I do like Pete.
He let it
I don't
go
like
gray,
the way
man.
you look, but you're cool.
I'd have a beer with him.
Yeah.
That's how I view a lot of the college
And we can
coaches.
hate everything else, but like,
Well, yeah, because I hope every SEC team somehow loses every game. I'm not that guy. I am not cheering for any team that is not LSU.
yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. But even like when he's been on the mic since Lane has left, it's been always like there's all this noise about Lane doing this, and he's like, I don't know if it's really like that, like all that you said, He's like, it's kind of blown it out of proportion a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I got a great opportunity here because he left, so I'm cool with it.
Oh, man. So, yeah, it's just a couple of the storylines. I think Josh Heupel's going to be interesting because Tennessee feels like they're in a little bit of a pattern of being stuck a bit, not really going up, not going down, just kind of feels like they're at a point where I don't want to say that
I don't
they're
know.
mid by any means. I mean,
don't
they made
think
a
they're gonna be
playoffs a couple
interesting
years
at
ago.
all.
I know it's.
I don't
it's
think
weird,
he's
like
going to
they
be
should
interesting. I don't think Beamer's going to be interesting. Like, because there's just Shane's good. I actually came away last year saying Shane really impressed me, but like we know they're not going to be relevant.
I see what you're
Tennessee,
saying.
like there's teams that have the same coach and are doing things the same way as they've been doing it. They hadn't changed anything.
Right.
That are going to say the exact same things they did last year, right? So it's like those are. Like, I'm not excited about hearing the same press conference again, which is what you're going to get with Shane. Now, it was good, and he's good on the mic. He's going to say all the right things, and he's going to get a little juice flowing. Like, I was sitting there, I was like, all right, I actually believe South Carolina is going to be good this year. That's how I came away last year. I was like, yep,
I remember that.
That's my dark horse this year.
Yeah.
They're going to be good. I
Right.
heard him talk. Like, I'm not excited about it because they're just going to be whatever.
I hear you, and that's a good point. I am excited to hear Clark Lee. Clark speaks very well, obviously, a very intelligent guy, but what's life without Diego Pavia going to look like?
And he got Jared Curtis away from Georgia, the number 1 quarterback in the country. A lot of people didn't think that was going to happen. Like,
He's going to play. I mean, he's going to play.
The only people
But
that
they
are
have success that they, had this much success
right.
ever
Yeah, and that's
in back-to-back years.
like that's the only teams and coaches that are you look forward to and are exciting to hear what they have to say are teams that have the arrow pointing up with their team and their school, like doing things they've never done before, or people that are controversial.
Right.
Those are the only people that are exciting to actually go. People that are just there and doing kind of the same thing every year. That's why, like, if Kirby wasn't so good on the mic and didn't give you such good sound clips, they'd be kind of boring.
Right.
Right? Because there's no change to them every year. They're just always really good.
Yep.
But the teams that are exciting, you like, ooh, what's he going to say? Is the teams that are doing things they've never done before or are controversial. Because, here in America, we got to be entertained. Constant entertainment. You don't get that from hearing the same thing over and over. Coach speak.
I mean, no, you don't, and it becomes boring, and it becomes like you're just like, why are we here? Why do we all gather together to hear you do this? And so we do look for those coaches, and there's some that we don't know. Like there's some that are going to be new to the conference, and Paul mentioned a couple of them. I know, and so did Tate. Some new guys that we've seen in other leagues. Are they going to be that same guy in the SEC? We don't know that. Like, we have to wait and find that information out. So, surprised that nobody said Sark, though.
Sark and Ark? Is Ark going to go?
Oh, he's going to.
2 years in a row?
He was there last year.
yeah, he'll go again.
He'll be there.
It's Arch Manning. He'll go again. The SEC Media Days might shut down if he's not there.
It's SEC Media Day. He'll be there every year.
He should be.
Let me ask you this. Arch Manning. Overrated last year. Underrated this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang it, we're about to tease that.
God.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, what an amateur.
You switch chairs and you just, man.
Just completely.
God,
What a tease that
yeah.
was.
I'm sorry for ruining the
That
show.
was such a good tease. I was
Yeah,
like,
so
you'll
good.
find out on the other
You'll
side.
find out
What's my
right
deal,
here.
guys? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Man, something about your face.
No, don't Harry Kane him. Don't put him in a box of Harry Kane.
All right, here we go.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Remember, get in the hashtag OTB Mailbag inside of the chat. We'll get to as many as we can here in this segment, and let's get to a little OTB Mailbag.
Special delivery! I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
All right, we're going to get to a couple hashtag OTB mailbags, some comments inside the chat. Our guy LSU Yeti says Arch Manning is overrated AF.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Okay. Last year, certainly overrated. This year, I think a bit underrated.
He finished the season really, really well. After that Florida loss, that was a bad loss. Florida was not a good football team. He went 7-1 the last 8 games. I think only turned the ball over twice in the last 8 games. Like, Arch Manning was actually really good. He was never going to live up to those expectations coming into the season.
Yeah,
He wasn't.
nobody really could. But like going into this year, I think because he didn't live up to the early season expectations when the spotlight was certainly on him, very bright. I think people have pumped the brakes on him a little bit, and I don't know. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying every national, but I'm just saying in the overall court of public opinion, I think people are not talking or thinking about him being one of the top guys going into this year.
Yeah.
And again, it's not everybody. I know there's probably some people out there, some lists that are saying he's going to be the number one quarterback taken, blah, blah, blah. But just think about where he was a year ago. He had never started. They were going into Ohio State to play on the road for the first game. And somebody had already had him projected number 1 overall in the NFL draft for this past draft. So absolutely this year underrated compared to his hype from a season a year.
All right, hashtag OTB Mailbag. My 10-year-old son is about to have his first practice for his first season of tackle football. Any pro tips or advice I should pass on to him? I would just tell him, well, I mean, there's 1,000 things that I would tell him, but I think the main thing would be, like, look, you're going to get hit. That's going to happen. It happens to everybody. Once you get that first one out of the way, it's that part I think gets over with. It really does. But I would say be the hammer, not the nail. Like, if you're timid in like tackle football, that's typically when you kind of get hurt. Or that's typically like when you take the hardest hits. So keep your head on a swivel, stay aggressive, be the hammer, not the nail, and just know everybody gets hit. The first one's going to hurt the worst.
They're 10. They've never played tackle football. They're not going to get a scholarship today. I would tell them when you put your helmet on, it's going to hurt a little bit. It's not going to be super comfortable. It's not like wearing a baseball cap. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, so don't whine about it. After that, just go have fun. I'm like way on the opposite end of the spectrum from like a lot of people when it comes to the youth sports situation, though. My son's also going to be playing for the first time, and that's exactly what I told him. I told him 2 things. Your helmet's going to hurt.
Yeah.
The pads are going to hurt
Your
as they break
is
in.
going to be red.
It's not going to be comfortable. And I get it. Your little, all you and your friends and your little age group, y'all like things to be real comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not going to be comfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable for a little bit, but it's okay. There's beauty in that uncomfortability. And then also, it hurts a lot more it hurts a lot less if you deliver the hit instead of get hit.
It does.
So be the hammer, not the nail.
That's right. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Will Elijah Haven win a Heisman and be the number 1 overall pick when he's done in college?
I know who asked that question. That was Huff.
It was Matt. I mean, Huff.
Well, I think Elijah Haven is a phenomenal kid.
Yeah.
And so I wish him all the success.
Yeah,
and I know he's committed to Alabama.
Yeah.
But I wish him all the success in the world. Not when they
To
play
say-
LSU, of
To
course.
say anybody is going to win a Heisman and be the number 1 pick as a 17-year-old, I don't know.
We were just talking about Arch, the unrealistic expectations. Let's pump the brakes here a little bit. Let's let him finish his high school career first.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing incredible in high school there, but he plays for a great program. No Weiner and them, incredible program, but
Yeah,
they are
state
playing a
champs.
small school, so like you just never know. But I can tell you one thing: from the gifts that
The good
God
Lord
gave him, the good Lord gave him, he will have every opportunity to be successful.
Yeah.
And he's got a great head on his shoulders, got a great family, and wish him all the success.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Can we check on Mulkey to get a vibe check on the team? Yeah, I'll reach out to Coach.
Big fan of Matt.
Coach is always.
I'll text her.
It's just gonna say I got a text from
Yeah, I'll shoot her a text. We're on text terms.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll see if Coach can come on. It's It's also from Huff. He says he signed his 5-year-old up for tackle football at Elite this fall. What tackle?
They do.
Yeah,
You
but
do
a
a
5-year-old tackle at Elite?
Well, when it says 12U, you know
The U part.
the U part.
I think we go that young out in Walker. I think.
I mean, I played that young, but I don't think we do that.
I started at 7. I think most of my friends actually went a year before me. So
I played in 3rd grade.
that's when I started.
I was always young for my grade. So like I graduated high school at 17.
I did as well.
And so I think I was like 3rd grade. I was like 95 pounds. So I had to play with the 4th graders.
Yeah.
So then I was like 2 years younger than everybody. I had a terrible experience.
You were 95 pounds in 3rd grade.
I think so.
What a hoss!
Not a big deal, Gus.
I think I was like 50 something.
Yeah, 80 of those pounds were from his knees down.
Oh God. I had a terrible experience, and I quit football. I played left guard,
Yeah.
and I wore the forearm pads, the elbow pads. Like I was padded up. I had a terrible experience, and I quit. And I almost never put on a helmet again.
Right.
So be careful with your expectations. Be
Yeah.
careful what you push people to do.
Yeah.
Push kids to do. Because a lot of times they'll listen, even if they don't really want it.
Did y'all have a weight limit to run the football? We did.
No, not that I remember.
No,
In
we
this-
just
in this
had- we
one
had-
league. Now in Shreveport we didn't, but we played in 2 leagues, Shreveport and Bossier. Bossier you had to, and I remember my parents being like, "Hey, if you've got to get down to your undies to be able to run the football, we might have to do that because
Right.
in the Bossier league you get like basically the red X on the back of your helmet.
Right.
Can't run the
Interesting.
ball. Yeah, Shreveport didn't matter.
No, I remember our first practice. The coach had us doing like sprints, and like the fastest kids he told to go to one line, then everybody else. And I didn't hear him call my name with
Yeah.
the fast kids to like go play a skill position, so I got lumped in with the linemen. And then after practice, my dad was like, "Hey, they called your name."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I didn't hear." This helmet was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear anything. I hurt my neck one time too.
That was the first time you disappointed Alvin.
Yep, I hurt my neck one time. That we were the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
Not a big deal. We're undefeated. No one scored on us all year.
It's funny. You're the Chiefs. We were the Sunset Acres Indians.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was our team name. Black and gold.
I put a
Walker
helmet on.
Renegades. It was literally the Redskins logo, but green and white.
Okay.
And we were the Renegades.
Paul, youth football team. Name of them?
I didn't play football.
That's a weird name.
That was a
Yeah,
weird
for a
name.
football
Central
team.
What did
was
the mascot
Central was
look
still
like?
the Wildcats, like their high school.
Yeah, probably so.
Anyway, my advice:
Yeah.
don't push them. Just be careful.
All right, let's do this because we got more questions coming in. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll answer more of these OTB mailbag questions when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench. ...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Going to continue on some mailbag questions here. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Will someone please tell Joe Dumars that the offseason has started? Pelican's going to Pelican.
They re-signed DeAndre Jordan,
stop.
guys. Not a big deal.
Stop.
What?
Don't ask who Joe Dumars is.
Okay. I won't ask who Joe Dumars is.
He's the one that makes the decisions for the Pelicans. He was a guard for the Detroit Pistons.
He's a GM.
in the NBA. He's a decision maker. He's the everything.
So what is he? But for real, what is he?
Joe's also Joe played at McNeese, right, in college?
Think so.
No, he's from Louisiana.
Yeah,
Pretty
he
sure
played at McNeese. Yep.
So the official title is President of Basketball Operations.
Okay.
So he's a decision maker, like roster decisions, and he was born in Shreveport, by the way. Joe Dumars, 318, 3-1 great. If he does something.
That's what I'm saying. Are you us through and we claiming him? Is
If he
doing
does
a good
something.
job?
If he does something.
Is he new?
Last year.
Okay.
First year.
So give him some time. Gotta get his feet under him.
Yeah, he's had enough. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Who is your favorite rock and roll band if you listen to that type of music?
Motley Crue.
Okay.
You have been playing some what I would envision as LP 80s music today. For sure.
Okay.
This last song was good. That was a good
It's
one.
Van Halen.
Yeah, I know. That's good. You got my juices flowing. Kind of depends on what era we're talking about when it comes to your rock music. Like I've always been a huge Zeppelin guy, but that's classic. I mean, I don't know if you call them.
Like the first band, because rock and roll, it's like kind of tough to define, I guess. I went Aerosmith in my brain.
It's a good one.
It's the first place that I went to.
Me and my youngest, little Hemi, I've introduced her to Come Sail Away recently.
Come sail
and she
away.
wants to listen
Come
to it
sail
every day.
away.
She
Come
gets on my
sail
shoulders.
away with me.
She gets on my shoulders, and I use her legs as like a guitar. And she loves it, clearly.
Obviously.
And so that's been our rock and roll. So I don't know. There's a lot. Kind of depends on what genre.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. That's a Switzerland answer, by the way. What's the most valuable position on the football field after quarterback?
Backup quarterback.
They always say the one that protects the quarterback's a left tackle, right?
Yeah, I mean, NFL's pretty much answered this question. Pass rushers.
I would say edge rusher.
Quarterbacks, left tackles. Highest paid dudes.
Nothing can affect a game like an edge rusher offensively, at least for me. I mean, quarterback might say something different like corner or safety, but an edge rusher, when he is a problem, man, it just changes everything you do. Like you do everything surrounding around that player.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say edge
But
rusher.
again, backup quarterback is the answer.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Is that a new type of My High on the desk?
No, that's Berry Blast right there. That's
like one of the OGs, right?
That's the highest seller. That's our best selling product we got. It's
Well,
amazing.
It is until you come up with a grape.
DrinkMyHigh.com.
Where are we at with the grape?
Oh, we're coming. It's coming. I'll get you a new flavor next
It's
year.
coming. This feels like the winter is coming in Game of Thrones.
It's like USA soccer is coming.
So never.
Off the bench.
It's a work in progress.
Go to GoTommies.com.
Go, Tommy!
Geaux. Tommies with a Y.com. When you go to the website, you'll see it right there. You'll click